to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
I have a whole bunch of stuff spawning off to just the last 2 days. Did you ever run into... you may have seen the meme, or you know this as a young man working on a car in or around with father figures. The joke about the kid.
Yeah, I know where you're headed.
Your only job is to hold the flashlight.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Yeah.
And you do something, and the dad yells at you like,
Where are you pointing at?
"Yeah, over
here."
The joke
I can't see.
about the dad,
Yeah.
and you're just there
Yeah.
trying to hold the fucking flashlight.
Yeah, well, this happened, but it was nothing compared to me holding the flashlight for my dad or something. You know, there's like a thing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That never really happened to me either. You know, certainly it was like I would fetch tools for my dad, but I was never in that stereotypical scenario.
Because you worked on cars in the daytime?
When you're in the country, there's no shop lights.
Right.
And the flashlights, you know.
And power.
Yeah, and power. It's not a thing. You know, the horse and the water wheel. Woo! It's fringing,
Right.
but not there. So, my dad got crossed over from DSL hardline AT&T
Oh, yeah.
to the
I remember
Wave
this conversation.
cellular broadband for AT&T.
Yeah.
It's not that he chose to do this. AT&T removed DSL service from his area.
Yeah.
There was no other broadband service provider in the area. So
Even like a antenna microwave thing that he could maybe?
Yes.
Okay.
That is.
I know that's kind of up there. It's like a thing, right?
Yes.
In fact, I want to say
certainly
Joe Shimmick, I think, has that.
Starlink is certainly an option. But the microwave stuff that's around, when I looked, this would be years ago, felt a lot like the old west of the like dial-up Oronet, Grass Valley Net,
Right.
like the modem providers.
Well, it shit's up in the air, and
Yeah,
the
and
fucking wind blows, and your
I
internet's
just didn't
gone.
want, and line of sight where my dad is, it's a little bit more precarious. Shimmick being down in the valley, maybe he has a line of sight to a mountain, but my dad's in like on a hill, under a hill, surrounded by a couple other hills that make line of sight for microwave stuff a little bit more problematic.
Or under a hill.
But yeah, underhill,
Mhm.
like in The Hobbit.
Mhm.
They just right in it.
Yeah.
Could be. Yeah. Starlink, he would have
No problem.
no problem. He has
Where he can see the sky.
Yes, he has great visibility down into the Sacramento Valley, but not into the hill portion where a lot of the
Uphill.
providers set up shop to beam into. So it's,
Yeah.
so this was his only solution. He got migrated over, and it is, God, he is just on the fringe of being able to get consistent 5G service.
Yeah.
And when it gets this type of weather, it gets even worse. So 2 months or so back, I bought an external antenna that works with his AT&T Wave broadband device, but I hadn't made it up to the hill to install it. One, you have to disassemble the actual
modem or whatever.
the modem itself,
Yeah.
and you have to you have to take off the antenna, and you have to put on this big MIMO,
Yeah.
our laptop screen size and external antenna.
Yeah.
But it was like I've got to do this up the hill, and I had already put him on this thing, so him and his tenant are kind of squatting on this terrible broadband solution. So I was like, well, I had kind of been kicking the can down the road because his tenant is using it, and so it was going to be like an outage type of scenario.
I don't want to be the reason for your outage.
Right. And like I really need it to just work, but...
And then also, if you break the thing...
Right. There's that. There's that.
Oops.
These are like the
Now you're
smallest
down for a
of SMA antenna connections on the actual modem itself, too.
Is that like the little square thing with the fitting that like a Wi-Fi type antenna that you would find in a laptop? Those little like...
They go small, like on the modem itself, they're small, they're like head of a... They're like this diameter in size onto the board, circuit board. The rest of the antenna couplings are like Wi-Fi modem antenna size, a quarter-inch.
Oh, no, I mean, they're like little square sockety things with a fitting on the end. They're just little tiny.
They kind of look like that.
Click on.
Yes, but these ones on the board of the modem itself are head of a pin.
Okay,
like we're talking.
real tiny.
Yeah, they're tiny, eighth of an inch under. I mean, 16th of an inch is probably. They're tiny.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to do this up there in tools and country house. So it's like, but he came down last week, and he had a notice that his Google password had been caught in a data breach to reset his password. Well, he only had his phone with him. So I'm like, okay, this is important, and we have to do this. But then he said, I'll come. I said, I'll come up this weekend. I'll take the antenna and stuff with me. Last year, Christmas, I got him a really cool weather station, like with the little barometer and the wind and the rain gauge, like an all-in-one super awesome thing. He had brought that down here after putting it together up at his house because it had Wi-Fi things, and I don't know how so set this up.
Right.
Well, you didn't have to, like...
Yeah. This is better if it's there.
Right. So I set it up down here and had it running for a couple of weeks while we had some, yep, it works. So I'm like, I'll come up to the house this weekend. I'll install the weather thing on a post, fancy setup, and I'll install the antenna. And then he says, yeah, but the internet is like so on and off that I can't really get on it. And if you have to get on the laptop to make sure that the password resets, let me bring the laptop down here. And I went,
oh,
okay. Well, that's a problem, and now that means I definitely need to get up the house to get this antenna on because you're paying for broadband service, and if you're not getting that, and I have some of a solution to help get consistency there, I need to get up to the house. I bought this stuff.
Yeah.
It's not cheap. It needs to get put.
Is it a powered antenna?
No, it is not.
Oh, interesting.
So we went that way because if it does. It's certainly better, but not.
I mean, if you have inconsistent power too,
right?
I mean, your modem's gonna go down anyway.
Right.
So.
If it's close and he's happy, the price point makes more sense at this. And if he's like, no,
if you're going powered, you're spending significantly more.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you want huevos, well then we'll get there if this is still not good enough for you, and I'll make it work, but let's start here before we throw a whole bunch of cash at something that may not work anyway.
Yeah.
So I take all the stuff up to my dad's house. He comes down yesterday with his laptop. In 10 minutes, passwords reset. I double check his phone. We come in and out of Google stuff. I reset it on his laptop. All his Google services with his new password are set to go. It takes 10 minutes. We pack up, and then we turn around and we go back up the hill to his house.
Yeah.
And I download the disassembly video and how to attach the fucking antenna and all the antenna wires. perfect. I'm set up. But these fucking little antenna buttons
Yeah.
are, it was just enough of a pain in the ass that, and small enough to where it wasn't that I couldn't get to where I needed to go. It was that, like, the amount of pressure needed to snap them on, like, there was too much give in my thumb. So it was like, my thumb is squishing instead of applying pressure.
Instead of being firm.
And they're so fragile that it's like, I can't put a tweezer on here and just snap, like, brute force it, because the foil of the little buttons may
mash out or
flare
something.
out, or
Yeah.
the pin inserted into the female end of the antenna side might bend, and there's no way I'm getting in there to fix it. Plus, I'm up in the country. I only took a spare amount of tool. I'm not in Dad's
In your
lab.
space, yeah.
You know, I get it all disassembled. I get the antenna and its set of wires. It's essentially 4 antennas inside this MIMO antenna. And I've got it all set up. I get the thing disassembled. I get the OEM antenna wires pulled off. And I get 1, I get 2. The third one is giving me the business. But, like, click. Perfect.
Oh, it's on.
But the fourth one,
Always.
Yes,
Always the last one.
It's always-
It's the last screw. It's
and
the
here's
last
the thing:
whatever.
I'm working in a window you can't see, but if you ever watch YouTube, it's like a 1.5 inch by 3 inch square. Like, I can get not all of my fingers, but I can get the fingers that I want to put this thing in place in the space. It is just enough. If I'd had half an inch more room, it probably would have been even
No big
better.
deal, yeah.
But I didn't, and so you're kind of just running up against that one thing. I guarantee you've worked on something. It's like, there's enough space here, but I just need a little bit more, and I'd be done. So I'm
CRV.
yeah, working behind a dash, or you're trying to get work a wire or get a fender well thing.
I was just thinking when we had to put the belt back on the CRV.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's,
Yeah.
it's just a hair.
Yeah.
But not enough to be like, well, I can't. There's
right.
It's
definitely doable.
It's a fucking donkey punch.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, you got it. You can do it. There's enough space in there.
Yeah.
And so you're like,
This
yeah,
is no big
I
deal.
can. It was late afternoon, and as it got closer to about 4:30, obviously
The sun's
going down. So I'm in my dad's living room, and it's starting to get dark. And now I'm like, well, now is it that I can't quite fucking see
These 50-year-old eyes.
these old ass fucking eyes.
I have an old photography loop that I used.
Oh, do you?
I'd put on
Yeah.
like contact prints or like film or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's like this deep. It's like a little dome with
Yeah.
with a lens on the top, and in those situations, I'll get the photography loop out and put it over, and I'll like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll start looking. Am I doing something wrong? Is it something bent? You know what I mean? I've been in that position.
So it's starting to get. I could see it wasn't like it. My dad started to go that route, because then he's like, well, here, does this help? And he goes out and gets like a hand magnifying glass.
Yeah.
And then hands it to me.
But your fingers are all being used.
And I'm like, what?
How am I going to hold it?
I can see, Dad. And he's like, well, just in case you need to hold it while you use your other hand. I went,
Of course.
but I can see it. And he's like, oh, okay. And it gets to that twilight light thing, and over my shoulder, I see him holding up his phone with the light
Oh yeah.
in the complete wrong orientation
yes.
for me to see.
Yeah.
And
now the shadows are
right.
The shadows go black.
Right.
Yeah.
Now it's like these old eyes because the contrast is fucking me up worse than but on occasion he would get a good line,
right?
And I'd be like, "Oh,
right there.
That's where I'm at. That's
Yeah.
where I'm at. That's perfect."
Dad, hold.
Right. It would have been funny if I'd have said something,
Right.
and then I'll probably make a joke about it Friday when he comes down.
Hold the flashlight for me, Dad.
The joke here is that on the TV behind me, do you remember Jag?
Yes.
The lawyer, the very handsome lawyer guy, and the really big busted short bobbed hair. There's a backstory there.
He's like, oh.
When he was working for the state, that show aired at like a 9 o'clock slot.
Yeah.
And he missed it. Us at the house would watch it, but he missed it because he'd have to be in bed before but that's kind of his jam. He likes those like lawyery, military, Western type of things.
Does he like Suits?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. It's like a lawyery.
Yeah. I don't see why he wouldn't. It may be. He might. That's got.
You got to check with him on Friday.
Yeah. It's an episode where someone is stalking Mac, the very nice looking young woman, and so as they're like her wearing something that's attracting the stalker or something, the camera
is moving around
because I think he's looking back to see the hotness.
Oh yeah.
Well, she's wearing a.
He's like, sorry about that, lad. I'm in Boner Town.
Yeah. Oh shit. And as I'm getting close, I eventually get the antenna on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, so I'm leaving this disassembled because really I need to make sure the antenna does its thing. But plus it was getting closer to, I didn't want to be in the Auburn commute if I could avoid it. I'm like, and Xander had his final winter performance at 7. So I'm like, I got to get back down the hill. Anyway, we powered on the modem. All the antennas worked. It didn't look, it only has like a 3 status success as far as like what reception it was pulling. I can log into it and see
get a better
the radio
definition.
But I didn't have time. But he did. Once it got fully powered up, it attached and got on the network, and then his phone jumped onto the Wi-Fi. He then pulled up YouTube, and like the thumbnails started to like populate. And I went, "Is that better or worse than this morning when you tried?" He's like, "I don't even fucking try to get on, dude. It's that bad."
Oh.
And I'm like, "So this is better?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, I'm on.
It's working.
I'm on here and I can see stuff." And I'm like, oh, "Okay, we'll let this ride until Friday.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put this thing back together because the real end game is for me to take the antenna with the length of cable and the window adapter little flat cabling outside with a better even like not pumping this thing through the house. I'll get you in the antenna outside on a pole that I took up there." Like, that's endgame. But if this is better than 12 hours ago, that's a success. Don't touch anything.
Bonus.
Just leave it. But there was as I'm driving down the hill, I was having a moment where I was like, with the old, it was a complete role reversal.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
You're like, Dad.
It was, yeah.
Dad.
It wasn't automotive. It was the thing
Tech
that
stuff.
I was good at with my dad with a small attention span.
Right.
Incapable.
Boner Town.
Yeah, of pointing the goddamn flashlight where I fucking needed it.
Right.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
It was so funny.
That's funny. When Melly moved to her place, I was asking her, "Oh, have you did you get like your internet and stuff figured out?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "I don't know who I'm supposed to call." I'm like, I mean, you got to like maybe Google it like for that zip code. I don't know how you choose or find out who services an area.
Yeah.
For a thing. And then so she ended up calling Xfinity. And they set a turn on time and date, and then when we were there move her down, we went to Xfinity and picked up her modem and got it to the house, and we could never get it to connect. It has like a flashing yellow light on it. It would never connect. So she gets on like with a chat with somebody. Of course, she's all irritated because there's a million other things that she could be doing, but she's now trying to figure out why her internet's not working.
Right.
And they wanted to charge her $100 to come out and look at everything, and she's like, "No, I don't have any money to give you. Like, I just moved here,
right,
and I don't have a paycheck yet. I'm starting a new job, blah blah blah." So then the guy's like, "Okay, well, you've been so nice. We'll just waive the thing and we'll set up an appointment." That appointment was for Sunday, 8:30 to 10:30 p.m., which we all thought was very strange, because that's such a weird time for like a service provider to come out and have like a service call, I think. So I think it was earlier on Sunday. She's like, "Oh, they're not coming out. They just canceled on me or something." Right?
Okay.
And so Chandler was there at the time, and Chandler's all, "Well, what's this thing on the wall?" There's a wall, there's like a little panel on the wall that was like the size of like a switch. And he like pops it open and to find that there's actual fiber wire inside the panel.
Okay.
And I go, "Shit, that's fiber right into the house. Like literally into the apartment there's fiber, and it's got AT&T written on it." And I go, "Call AT&T." So Chandler loves to try and get a deal. So he calls AT&T on Melanie's behalf to get it somebody. And he ends up getting this chick on the phone, and he like, "Well, here's the deal." And he kind of told them what was going on, and they're like, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "So I'd really like to see if I could get something similar." He ended up getting twice the speed for under the cost of what Xfinity was going to be for fiber.
Okay.
And they shipped a box out. And so then Melanie had to fight with Comcast to get him to cancel her account with him, which was a thing. The box came while we were gone, after we had left for AT&T. It had like a 3 or 4 step thing in the box. This is what you do. She said she plugged it in and it just started working. And she's got gigabit fiber in her apartment. And when I was there, I tested the speed and got like 800 megabits on my iPhone.
Wow.
And I was like, "Fuck, that's faster than my fucking router at my house."
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, my speed is gigabit, but my Wi-Fi speeds are not as fast as hers. Mine is also like 5 or so years old. And I'd like to get a new one, but I just thought that was funny. It was like she got way better, way better speeds, like customer service that actually knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And a better price. I thought that was cool. Good for her. Yay.
Hey, fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, we watched movies and shit on that.
As you should.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah. When was the last time you drove up the hill?
It's been a couple of weeks. I had to go to the office 3, 4, maybe a month ago or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while.
Has it?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It has.
I was on my way home yesterday.
Yeah.
But a drive I've made
1 billion times.
1 billion times. I stopped by because I pulled the plug at Dad's.
Yeah.
So Venus is off of Bell Road. So I stopped by her work really fast.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was like, bye. Got me a kiss, and then we were like, all right, well, I'll see you back home.
Yeah.
If I probably could have hung out for 10 minutes and left with her, but I was like, well, if I can shave off a little bit, then I'm just going to leave. I leave out Bell Road.
I mean, that's the opposite way of most commute, right? I mean,
you would think.
It's not?
Well, I mean, it may have been.
What day of the week was it?
It was Tuesday. It was yesterday.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that shouldn't be terrible.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
So I head out Bell, jump on 80 at Bell.
Yeah.
Not 49 and all the lights.
Yeah.
Bell, I'm coming down the hill. I get just past Claude Chena, so Auburn proper.
Yeah.
And under the train trestle, past the Ophir exit.
Yeah.
And just as the tractor store on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Things are backing up.
The Kubota place.
Yes. Things are backing up hard.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And the 193 exit lane is backed
stacked
up.
Yeah. So people are going, I'm getting off.
Right.
Okay.
And I went, shit. I know Venus is 10 minutes behind me. And I say, take Auburn Folsom home.
Yeah.
It's fucking jacked. She's like, take 193? And I went, I'm looking at the off ramp, and it is backed up even further than whatever is going on here at 80.
Wow.
And because I was trying to see whether and how far down the traffic was gridlocked.
Yeah.
We were stop go type of shit.
That sounds like a localized accident of some kind.
Where it was, I never found out. But I was too far over to get off on 193, and plus I was eyeballing how many people were getting off on 193. I'm like, that'd take me almost just as long anyway,
right?
Because it was so far.
And
back.
That goes to a 4-way stop,
right?
To another 4-way stop,
right. So I'm like, I'll get off of Newcastle, cut across, and come Auburn Folsom. I'll just get off Auburn Folsom, but I know where.
Oh yeah.
The meme with the guy with the looking at the dry erase board with the numbers.
Right.
I'm like, I know exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. I'm going to go here. Getting off at Newcastle was not a problem. Everyone was like all shooting for, everyone with the map thing is probably like, I mean, we were just talking
getting
about this.
rerouted.
Yeah. I know how to play this.
Yeah.
Without. You just shut the fuck up, Google. Just trust me on this.
Well, I mean, you don't need you and I would never need maps.
No. Around here
for any of that drive.
Absolutely not.
I mean, that's
absolutely not. So I get off but then it's like keep right except to pass. Like the amount of I feel like the more I spend time on the road of late, the less and less confidence I have that people are truly understanding the rules of the road.
Oh no, this is like I think some of this is California.
Like I'm going the speed limit, or maybe they're going a little bit more, but they're in the once you've passed something, if there's nothing over there, get the fuck
Move over. Right.
What are you doing?
Absolutely. I am like a big proponent of making an example of making sure that the motherfucker that I just passed on the right because he won't get the fuck out of the way sees me pass the guy that I'm trying to get around to on the slow lane, sees me get over and still like make space on him.
Yeah.
I'm making sure that after I pass the guy, I passed the guy who's fucking just camped out in the fast lane. I pass that motherfucker on the right and get back in the fast lane to pass somebody, right?
Yeah.
Then I pass that guy, and then I fucking throw my blinker on and let it blink several fucking times to make sure they understand that I'm getting over.
Yeah.
Because I'm no longer passing anybody.
Right. Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
Ooh.
Yes.
Like, what do you fucking do? And then once I got onto Auburn Folsom, like, I accept what's going to happen. It's one lane. If I get behind someone, it's like, I'm not. But I will, and then it's funny, it's like, get get off at King. Get off.
Oh, yeah. It's
Horseshoe Bar. I'm like, no. Just trust me.
Oh, I know where I'm going.
Like, and plus, at that point, I didn't know where when I got off at Newcastle, it was gridlocked all the way into that valley and up that turn. And I was like, well, I don't want to get on Auburn Folsom and cut across like Horseshoe Bar and end up in Loomis only to get back on gridlock. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just driving. I'm just going to drive. I know this will be fine.
That is, I mean, the quintessential long route.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're adding on a ton of time because at some point you got to cut over across town and run across town.
Right. I ended up having
all the lights.
I had to come across like fucking Douglas all the way.
Yeah.
I got towards Auburn Folsom. I was like, ooh, I could cut across Cabot Stallman and miss a whole bunch of Douglas.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm like, you know what?
And even Eureka that time of day.
If I try and min-max this, I'm only going to get more and more irritated.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not stuck in gridlock. It'll be fine.
I end up taking when we're on that side of town and traffic's getting heavy-ish, I will take Douglas all the way through and then cut through like Old Town and then that's what I do because
I was like,
no one wants to go that way.
Right. Yeah.
And you're going through like some stop signs and a roundabout.
I'm trying to think where I jumped off. I jumped off Douglas right at it was a Denny's, then it was a Carro's, and it was there's a school.
Sunrise.
Yeah. I jumped right there.
Yeah.
At the post office, Gardens.
Sierra
Gardens. Past the dog park.
Oh, okay. Orlando.
Yes,
or
I
whatever.
back weighed that because I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh no, fuck you. I'll be fine. I went past the post office, right at Fry's, and then Atlantic through Old Town.
Yeah.
Like the amount of, I'll take these little lights with less people trying to get on a freeway,
right,
or 3 to 2 to a right. I'm like, fuck you.
I would have just kept going on Douglas over the freeway.
It looked like a shit show of people trying to get on the freeway. Like I could see taillights.
You get in the left lane.
Like that.
This is what I'm just saying from my experience. I get in the left lane. Everyone's fighting to get on the highway.
Yeah.
I get in the left lane. Everyone over there just disappears. And you just keep going straight. And the traffic just sort of like disappears off into the neighborhoods as you go like past like Trader Joe's and all that shit.
Oh yeah.
The people start disappearing into the neighborhoods and stuff, and you just go down and hang a right on, just past the park.
Yeah.
That's the way I would go.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to deal with. Especially this time of year, where my house is like, the quick route for me is to go past where the Galleria is. Not this time of year.
Oh, yeah.
And every time I unconsciously come out of my neighborhood to go that way, and I go, fuck, especially this time of year, fuck, I'm now hitting Galleria traffic.
Yeah.
And that is a nightmare. So it's like every time I go left, I go, shit, I meant to go. I didn't think about it, and I would have gone like through Diamond Oaks or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm used to, I love those.
Man.
Ooh. I love finding the less used routes, and I'm kind of curious to know why was 80 stacked up like that.
I think some of it may have cleared up by the time, because I think Venus ended up beating me.
Oh,
by a smidge.
So she got stuck in some of it then, though.
Yes. If she beat me, she.
You enjoyed it, first of all.
Hashtag Ulanzi. I don't know. I didn't because we both cut it close. Yeah, well, I'll do it. I'll do it after the show because now I'm remembering. But we were both eking it to get here to then. I think she ended up hot stopping Xander, get in the car, and then took him over to the school. Then came back and kind of like, hi, okay. Yeah. And then and then we both went back over to the school for the performance. And we didn't really have a chance to so what did you hit? I know when she started calibrating what would be her commute when she goes up to the hill, we both looked at like the 49 versus 80 at Bell and what it meant to the distance is a little bit longer, and I think the time may be a little bit longer, but the removal of human stupidity of all of the stoplights on 49 is worth more than time saving.
I had this conversation with Abe one day at the office, and he was saying that if you take 80 or if you take 49 all the way down to 80 and just do the lights, he's like, it's never not faster to go that way. He says it's always a longer drive, and it seems like it's quicker because you're moving, but it's always takes longer to go Bell Road.
I think,
and I see that from doing that commute for however long I've done that commute. I see that. However, I will say sometimes, not all the time, most of the time I would probably take 49 all the way down to 80. Just keep going straight, damn the lights, whatever it is.
Yeah.
There are times where I'm like, fuck it. I don't want to deal with all the lights and then the mashup at the end of everybody trying to get over to get on 80.
Right.
I don't want to deal with that today.
Right.
So I would just take Bell Road.
Yeah.
There is that component, and sometimes it just feels nicer.
Yeah.
It feels better to go Bell.
I don't have enough confidence in people knowing all of the shenanigans that, like, I
have a set lane change route system.
Like, I
don't
use. I have nothing that gives me enough confidence to trust everyone else.
Yeah.
Like, eventually, something sideways will happen because there are just more people.
Yeah, I agree.
Going
with that.
Stop and go. Venus may alter, and I think Venus, also does. She plays the same sort of not worth my time getting off at 65 and coming up. I think she pushes past to get off on Atlantic and then comes through Old Town.
Yeah. Because
65 is, I'm sure, time and speed is shorter.
I agree with that.
But not worth the headache of the Galleria exit and that merge and then everyone trying to shuttle over to get off at 65 from 80 and like, oh shit, like fuck. I would rather just.
Well, I would say for me, for the number of years that I did that commute, and I don't know what it's like now. I mean, 5 years is a lot of time for that pattern to change and to get heavier. And I see that on Highway 65 all the time, where on a Saturday at fucking 11 o'clock in the morning, you can be driving over Pleasant Grove and looking and seeing it stacked up on both directions. You're like, why is 65 just stacked up for no reason?
Yeah.
So this is what I'm prefacing all of this with. But my typical commute home, I would leave at 4:30, and it was fairly smooth sailing for me. The only time I hit any kind of traffic was maybe at the 65 interchange, but that section between the interchange and Pleasant Grove was always fairly moving. It didn't typically choke up.
I'd have to see. I mean, and my perception here is probably all kinds of mucked. One, that was an accident, like you can't. But it's holiday season, so I'm sure mall traffic is
65 will be busier,
playing a part.
Yeah.
I came this evening, so I left Clear Creek at 6, and I came straight shot. I did do Bell because I still don't like humans.
So I mean, you did like a 45-minute drive ish. That's about what that drive would normally take.
Yeah.
45-minute drive in what, an hour?
Yes.
So an extra 15 minutes.
Yeah. But I mean,
at 6 o'clock, that's not terrible,
right? And I came 65.
Yeah.
I got off at Pleasant Grove. I was like, well, if it gets saucy here, I'll go to Blue Oaks. But I did 60. It was fine. But it was clean sailing.
Yeah.
The main route. I didn't have to do any shenanigans.
We're waiting on the funding, by the way, for the Highway 65 widening or whatever project.
I can't remember. Did that get it? It got approved, right?
All of it's been approved, but the they've only done like one phase of like 3 or something. There's supposed to be like a 3-phase widening.
I do wonder, because I left here yesterday at 3:30, maybe closer to 3, and there was lights, like congestion going up to Marysville, like that direction, Marysville, Marysville, Lincoln, Sun City. Like, why? What's happening there?
I think it's just
at that span between the 65 interchange and probably the Blue Oaks exit that makes it so fucked.
I think it's just that there's really just 2 through lanes. And you have merging traffic from Pleasant Grove getting on right there. Okay. There's 2 lanes of, is there 2? No, it's the other side. So there's not a merge lane from the other side.
Yeah.
So it's like you got merging traffic that are coming on the highway from Pleasant Grove, and then you have people that are trying to get off at Blue Oaks. So that sort of like congestion-y lane change fuckery is happening, and all that's supposed to get widened out in the 2nd phase. I don't know. I forget what the phases were, but there's supposed to be 3 phases, I believe.
To be completed in 2034.
It's all waiting for funding, which I think is bizarre. It's just like, what?
Was it from gas tax?
I don't know.
You remember where they were pulling it?
No, because remember they did all that work on the 65 interchange area?
Yes.
That was the first phase. And that has worked. They did a good job on that.
I think that didn't pass. I think the last ballot thing that was on there was like, Placer County was going to add a gas tax to fund the next chunk, and it got voted down. I both went, why the fuck are we not doing that?
My understanding was that all of the work was already approved. They were just waiting funding for the thing. And I know there's a website somewhere that you can like look it up. And that was years ago. It was probably 5 years ago when I looked at that, when they were working on the bridge. Because I was like, what are they, and I did a little Googling and found, look, there's like full website about, and it was like, this is all like approved work because of how many people they've put in this area.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for we're waiting for the funding for this next phase, essentially, is what I'd read.
Fuck.
But I don't know. Man.
I don't, people
traffic.
Suck. Drivers give me sadness.
Well, what I've noticed is just how much, especially since the pandemic. So when the pandemic happened and it got so quiet, there was nobody on the road, even in the middle of the day. Like there was nobody driving on Pleasant Grove behind the house. It was bonkers. To today, which is like multitudes of traffic that we have now. And then I see traffic pattern stack ups at lights. I mean, I've lived in that home for 30 years now, and I've seen light traffic where how much traffic stacked up at a red light in places where you just can't believe there's traffic stacked up at that light. You mean this car is stopping here for that light a quarter mile down the road? Pleasant Grove and Roseville Parkway is one of those where my street comes out onto Pleasant Grove, and cars are stacked up almost to the light from Pleasant Grove all the way to Hallacy. And I'm like, what? What is going on?
Yeah.
And this isn't like Christmas time. This is just normal time, like a weekend Saturday or some shit. But you and I are similar because if I drive something enough, I start to see the patterns in the traffic.
Yes.
And so this is what I was saying about 49. When I would go 49 and just stay on 49 all the way to 80, I knew what lane to be in.
Yes.
So it's like, okay, now I need to be here. And I would get over, and that's the quicker of everyone for some reason wants to be where the 2 lanes are going to merge. I don't want to be in either of those 2 lanes. I want to be in the left. So you're coming down. Okay, now I need to be in the left lane. Get in that left lane, go down. Okay, now I'm going to move over to the right. and then I'm going to judge it based on this light before whatever that light is before you get on 80 as you come down the hill. Can I stay in this lane or should I move over and then figure out if I can cut over?
Right.
Last second. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there, you play these sort of like, you drive it enough at the same time every day that you see the pattern in the traffic and you start adjusting your drive to that.
What do you think about the roundabouts that are on 49?
What the hell? What the hell? What the fuck? It's so weird. Just all of a sudden,
right? And that
I mean, it's doing exactly what they wanted to do.
We have at least 2 prominent ones here in Roseville, and every time I get to there, someone shits the bed.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a yield, not a stop. I'm in the wrong turn, or this is such a sharp turn, and you see,
right?
Ooh, and then you get up to.
Oh yeah.
I mean
in Hicksville,
you get to
where there aren't roundabouts.
There aren't roundabouts, and these just like I don't know. God damn it! What the fuck is this
newfangled street thing?
The goddamn woke roads is so curvy and shit.
Woke roads.
And you can see because it puts you into like a chicane.
Oh yeah.
And then the turn, and you could see the fucking curbs are already black marked, and people, oh goddamn, what the fuck? I came on my way back down. I'm in the fucking Miata, and
zing zing.
Oh yeah,
oh yeah.
And that chicane what? And I'm looking at the outer lane of the roundabout closest to Bear River.
Yeah.
On my way down, I'm like, I'm gonna pass 4 fucking cars because they're all like. Oh God!
12 miles an hour.
Are they gonna turn? No one comes around that circle for the fucking trap shooting exit. Like,
right.
We'll be fine. Like, look, there's no. Fuck it.
Just go.
Yeah. And then the speed limit is 65.
Yeah.
So once you get through the fucking roundabout,
just fucking pedal down.
Get back to the speed limit.
Yeah.
On my way up, it was like the roundabout slowed everyone to 35, 45, and now I'm backed up behind a train of cars who were just like, I can only presume.
I don't know what's going to happen next.
I know there's another one, so I'm just going to stay right here. Oh my God, dude, get the fuck over.
That was it's such a night and day thing because, in the long history of my commute going down that road, everyone was doing 70.
Oh yeah.
Everyone was doing 70.
And there's a reason why their roundabouts are there because
absolutely.
People can't hold their shit.
And those roundabouts are doing exactly what they put them in to do, which is to like kind of like corral up the speeders
and the giant
get
fucking
the speeds
separated K-rails between the two. Because listen, you country fucks couldn't stop hitting each other head on. So congratulations.
I saw a TikTok video series of a reporter who had gone some small town. There was like this pretty dangerous 4-way stop that they put a roundabout that was in a neighborhood. Mm-hmm. And the roundabout space, like the space for this intersection wasn't very big. Mm-hmm. And so it doesn't have like, our roundabouts here, there's like curbing in the center and there's usually shit so you can't just go straight through them.
Right.
This roundabout was just big enough for a 4-way stop, where it was paved flat over the center.
A flying saucer type of thing.
Yeah, but no curb or anything.
Oh, that's a mistake.
And the guy is like reporting on this roundabout. Oh, they just opened this roundabout. And while he's talking, cars are just going boo straight over the fucking circle in the middle.
Oh.
Boo, just running over the center of them. They're not stopping because there is no more stop signs. They're just plowing straight over them.
Oh, shit.
Boo, boo.
Fucking Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, dude. Like, talk about dangerous. And apparently the reason why it's flat like that with the circle in the middle is so buses can get around it. Because otherwise they'd be like riding up on a curb and shit. And
so it's that tight of a roundabout radius.
Yes. But people are just like, oh, there's no stop, and they just plow straight through. And I'm like, oh, that's 10 times worse.
Sake.
That's 10 times worse than having a 4-way stop.
Well, I remember talking with my brother because the early, not complete construction of the 49 roundabouts had no curb, and the chicanes weren't there.
Oh.
So I'm like, I'm telling Brett, I'm like, you're going to get these guys in lifted F-150s or trucks, or take your pick, and they're just going to right over those fuckers.
Yeah.
Obviously.
They did a much better job if they were trying to corral the traffic.
Yeah, I would have probably preferred like a turn and maybe a whoop or heavy bumpers because the chicane feels a little bit. Well, I mean, it slows people down.
Yeah,
but there's nothing. There's nothing to keep like making it straight, and then you're in a turn.
Yeah.
I like rumble strips or something. Probably they could have cut out one of the chicane turns and just put in rumble strips to just rattle teeth. But the early part of the construction, when they were in play, there was no chicanes, and I'm like, and nothing in the middle of the roundabouts. I'm like, you're going to get the brodozers that are going right over that fucking thing. So their current iteration is certainly better, but holy shit.
Well, I noticed it's similar to the roundabout we have over here on Washington.
Yeah.
The one by the grounds.
Yeah.
What's interesting about that is that was pretty much just sort of a straight through road, right?
Yes.
That had a couple of fucked up stop signs on either side.
Yeah.
And if you look at the way it's designed now, if you're coming from Old Roseville up Washington, it really turns you like around a curve and then to the left to the center of what is going to be the roundabout, and then makes you turn right and go around the roundabout. So you have this like sort of sweeping lead in left and then a right turn to go around the roundabout on the left again.
Yeah.
They're really like, oh, here's our opportunity to really make people slow down. And I think it's like traffic design and that kind of stuff, like engineering, that stuff fascinates me. So to see how they've designed it, like, oh, I see what they're doing here. They're really making sure people slow down for the yield, because that one, if you're going in that direction, it's not uncommon for people to like hang and come around through there.
That one, people do take that. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. You got to be real careful there.
It may have been said a number of times with my children in the car, I'm going to catch that bitch. While in that roundabout specifically. Don't live by my example. But I find them fun.
I don't mind them at all. They keep traffic
I know
moving.
what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. It's a yield. You look, is no one coming? No, I can go.
No one. Cool. Can you stay in a turning lane radius and be comfortable if there's someone at your door on the other side or the other side?
Yeah.
You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Just stay moving. The fucking brake tappers. Oh.
Yeah.
Is it a stop?
I don't know what to do.
Oh, you're right at my door. Fuck. Oh, God.
Yeah, and you do see that. That's not uncommon.
Hey, man.
And those are the folks never go through roundabouts.
Yeah.
Ever.
#Auburn.
Yeah, that was a little...
Or you fuckers living off Willarga somewhere. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, if I was driving that commute every day now, it would be a bummer to like have to... I mean, you'd get over it, but like initially, like that first time I like really had to go through it, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Wow, they're putting roundabouts here? Like, what?
It did add time that I knew they were there, but I forgot.
12 seconds.
Yeah. It's really the traffic that happens.
That gets fucked up.
That like...
Yeah, it interrupts the flow, and that's what they're doing.
And then I'm like, fucking...
Yeah.
But inconsequential
I mean, look at the one near
thing.
Big Bend Parliament. How many fucking lanes of cars they got in that shit
yeah.
going around the circle.
Well,
Look, kids, Big Bend Parliament.
Fucking France can
Big
figure it
Bend
out.
Parliament.
Yeah. What is that? What's that?
Vacation? European vacation?
The name of the circle.
Oh, the big one? The
Yeah.
Champs-Élysées or
Yes.
whatever?
Yes.
Yeah. That's in Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's a big one, too. There's multi
Yeah.
lanes of traffic.
They built it just for that John Wick movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have some interesting ones in like in like the UK where there's like special lanes that are in them and shit, and you're like, what is happening here? You know what I mean? That one, that would make me, especially, first of all, you're already driving on the wrong side of the road, and then to come up into one of those would be difficult-ish.
What was that thing painted on the road? What? Fuck, I'm in the wrong lane.
I hope that was painted.
Fucking mopeds and
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
little buzz clicks.
Yeah. So we got the holidays coming up. Are you ready for them?
Did you get your Christmas shopping done?
No.
I am.
I'm not. I wasn't ready. This is one of those years again. Calendar challenge. We had so much going on leading up to now.
Yeah.
Between moving and me being sick, I just feel like I was in like this lost time sink of like, you're already gonna be fucked up because you can't believe what the date is already.
Right. Yeah.
But now it's even worse because you had a move and then a drive down and all these other things. Plus, then you were sick for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not ready.
Are you feeling festive though?
No.
I think we kind of ended last week where I was like, yeah, I feel good. I would like to have a job, but I feel good. Like, Piper's home. The Christmas lights and the Christmas tree is up, and we went over and had the holiday show last night for Xander, and then tonight was the holiday show for the twins. It reminded me. I mean, you're probably certainly well removed, but the early years of the kids at some of these holiday shows, where they can't sing, but they're up there singing Jingle Bells and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Silent Night, and they're just happy, nervous, or happy to be singing, and you're just happy. They're your kids. They're young kids. They're like, there's like a
right. I feel that
an innocence about, man. It's Christmas time.
We're never gonna have that again unless it's a grandkid at my house.
Sure.
Yeah.
Your nieces, nephews. You're out of pocket. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got a gap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last night, Xander. It was his last winter performance.
Oh yeah.
So there was a senior thing that they do every year where they pull the singers down and then they do a playing of Silent Night, and then the choir was there. I mean, there's one more concert of that, and then
that's it.
We're done. It was. There's holiday. We get to this part in every season of doing the show where it's like, fucking, I enjoy the music of the holiday season, especially having kids that play things, and then to hear the kid. There was a cool, funny parent moment in listening to kindergartners, first graders, second graders, third graders, and being at a school that I went through 8th grade at. It was like, there was a huge nostalgia moment.
You didn't use that opportunity to like trash can a kid or anything.
I should have just picked up somebody and went, yeah, fucking recognize. You see, half this building wasn't even fucking here. Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of reasons to be frustrated and pissed off.
Yeah.
Or disappointed. All of which don't go away just because it's the holiday season. But I still feel pretty good.
Speaking of frustrated, yesterday, so the Christmas tree at the house is on a timer, like a smart thing.
Oh, yeah.
And it turns on in the morning,
Yeah.
and it turns off at like 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, I think it comes on at like 6:30. So it's on before I get up.
Mm-hmm.
I get out of bed yesterday, and I can see the tree out the door of the bedroom, and the top part of the tree is completely dark.
This was yesterday?
Yesterday. And that's in addition to a giant part of the bottom of the tree that's already dark that I've been working on that I had to order bulbs for again. So I'm going through the bulb thing again. I have like a couple of strands in the bottom somehow that every single bulb is burnt.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't understand what the fuck is going on with this tree. So I take a picture of it because I'm like, God damn it, what the fuck? That thing was just lit up. Like,
right.
First of all, when we put the whole tree up, the entire thing was lit, right?
Right.
And then all of a sudden we got a dead part in the bottom, and then I wake up on yesterday morning and the top part's dark. Like, and a good chunk of the top, like the top 3 feet of the fucking thing is dark.
Oh, shit.
And I'm just like, God damn it, what the fuck? And so it stayed on, it did its thing all day, but I had like taken a picture of it and sent it to my wife, like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So these are the things that are frustrating, right?
Sure.
Because now you can't find a tree. We use an artificial tree. So you can't find them anymore. They're all sold.
Mm.
They sell like probably before Thanksgiving's over. They're pretty much gone. And we're looking for a very specific height and width of a tree.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't find them. So it's like, my wife's like, yeah, I know. I've been looking for trees. And of course, they're all gone. So then, I don't know, some point yesterday, the top of the tree just lit back up on its own.
I'm trying to remember the timing, the sequence of you sent a picture of like bulbs, I think. Was that before?
That was before. That was the bottom part.
That was the bottom.
Yeah.
So that was you working on the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, and the best part is I ran out of bulbs. So I hop on Amazon.
Yeah.
I order bulbs. And when I was at Melly's house last, I had added her address because she needed some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I had stuff ordered on Amazon, shipped. And I didn't set her address as the default. My address was still the default. Mm-hmm. But yet on the last number of orders I've made on Amazon, I see that it's going to go to fucking Monterey. Right? And I'm like, God damn it. So I have to like switch it, even though it clearly says my address is the default.
Mm-hmm.
This particular order for the bulbs, I didn't check it.
Oh, no.
And then I'm waiting for them. Like a couple days. It says they're delivered. I go out to the porch and they're not there. I'm like, they're not fucking here. What the hell? Go check the picture. It's a picture of Melly's front porch. Oh. So my bulbs are in Monterey. So then I had to order more fucking bulbs so I have something to like work on the bottom of the part. So this is going on.
Yeah.
Then the fucking top part of the tree goes dark. And I'm just like, I just want to tear my hair out of my head.
Holy shit.
And light it on fire and run down the middle of the street screaming and where's the nearest fucking semi to run
How
into.
big is your tree?
It's a 9-foot.
Oh, you got a big boy.
But it's skinny. It's not super.
Right. I don't think ours is. Ours feels very...
It's narrow. It's not as big around as this table. It's pretty skinny.
Is it?
Yeah, because we want it to fit in a spot.
Ours is kind of lanky.
Yeah.
I like a big squat.
I have a picture of it.
Tree.
I was like pretty mad. Like,
could you not just go snag yourself some LED bulbs for this year and not chase that problem anymore and just wrap the tree and be happy about it?
Like, first of all, the number of bulbs on this tree is tremendous.
Yeah.
So this is what I see.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like that's a
Hey, but the topper works.
Well, that's plugged in separate.
Oh.
That's a seriously large chunk of the tree. And then later on, yeah,
magic.
But see how it's pretty skinny. It's like 9 feet tall. We have 10-foot ceiling.
You're gonna get it. Currently, the top is out.
No, it's on now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it just came back on.
Oh,
like
shit.
I didn't touch it.
Oh,
no one did anything. I was just working, and then at some point between like the end of my day and like in the evening, at some point, it just came back on. I was like, "What the shit?" I didn't do anything.
Oh, you just you're just good-willed it.
I don't know. Maybe
See?
there's
good vibes.
And the dog keeps running in between. There's a chair sitting next to it, so he keeps running in between, like hitting the tree, and the tree slightly rotates. And I'm like, maybe that's part of it.
Oh, could be.
Maybe there's just
Maybe he's rustling the jimmies.
But you have those kind of things that are going on.
Yeah.
And then like when I put my Christmas lights out on the front of the house.
Yeah.
See, all of this stuff is a large source of frustration, right? I put all the lights on the front of the house. Everything worked. Every single bulb. Mm-hmm. Like I replaced any burnt ones. I fixed any ones that just needed like to be played with. There's garland around the posts we have out front that are lit up.
Yeah.
There's garland around the tree that's lit up, or around the front door that's lit up. Mm-hmm. Half of that was dead. I checked all the garlands that went up. I fixed every bulb on that garland that went around the tree. There's like it's like 2 pieces from the top.
Okay. The
left one was completely dead. I replaced all the bulbs in that fucking thing. Mm-hmm. That's fixed. But then the garland that goes around the far post at the end of the thing is fucking dark. Why is that dark? It was lit when you know what I mean?
And they're all filament.
Yes,
bulbs?
These are all older.
Where do you
incandescent.
store them? In the attic?
They go into like Rubbermaid bins in the top of the garage.
Do you feel like this year you're chasing more bulbs than years prior? I'm just looking for...
No.
This is normal?
This is actually comparatively with what happened with the tree. Last year, I replaced literally 2,000 or more.
I think last year we talked about the gun.
I have one, yeah.
You were doing this so much, you're like, fucking
That's part of the repairs. Yeah. So that is, I don't know what a stint is. I think it's a stint is what they call it, or a shunt.
Shunt.
I don't know what the fuck a shunt is, but that little gun, when you pull it, it sends like a pulse down the wire, and there are shunts that happen on the wire bulbs. I don't fucking know. I don't understand what it is. But this gun, like when you pull the trigger, it sends this pulse down and like resets the shunt so that the shunt and that fixes a lot of issues. But that doesn't fix bulbs that are burned out.
Right.
See, here's the problem with incandescent Christmas light strands. I learned this, okay, because last year I probably replaced 2,200 lights on my tree last year. Hand doing them. When you have a strand of Christmas lights, if it burns a bulb out, that strand is designed to burn every bulb or to light every bulb on the strand. So when you have one burnout, now all the other bulbs are going to get extra juice. They're going to get a little bit of extra power. You get another bulb out, now they're all getting 2 bulbs extra worth of power distributed amongst them. So they're all getting a little bit more. And now they're burning hotter. And then this accelerates. So then you get 3 bulbs out in a strand. Fuck, now they're really going to start cooking, right? And then they all start burning out. So I think that's what's happening on the bottom of my tree where all the bulbs are burned out. Is you get a couple that are burned out, and now they all burn hotter because they get the same amount of power with less power usage per bulb. Or yes, when they are all lit, they use less power. But when you get a couple burned out, suddenly all the bulbs that aren't burned out use more power because they're getting the same amount of power on less bulbs.
You and your wife. In your Amazon wish list,
Dude.
need to have a Christmas tree with LED lights. Save yourself this pain. Don't do this next year, dude.
Yeah, I know. But when we bought this tree, I don't think LED.
Right.
I mean, LED was a thing.
If you get to
but
this point next
they don't
year,
look right.
and you're like, I bought another bag of bulbs. I am going to reach across this table and beat you with that thermos.
I have a feeling this will be the last year with that tree.
Do it.
Not to mention, this tree, one of the things we liked about it was it had little, what do you call them?
Prisons.
Acorns, or not acorns, what are they called? Pine cones.
Oh.
Little pine cones on the tree. It makes it a little more kind of natural.
Yeah.
The dog decides,
oh,
this is something I can chew off the fucking tree.
Oh, shit.
And has proceeded to chew a shitload of those off the tree.
Of the pine conings.
Yes.
I see. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's great.
Make sure the wish list doesn't have a tree with pine cones.
Fucking A, the dog.
Is Melly coming up here for Christmas?
She has off. She took off the Friday after Christmas.
Uh-huh.
And so she's going to drive up. She has to work on Christmas Eve.
Uh-huh.
So she's going to get off work and then go pick up her cat and her stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then drive home Christmas Eve.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Home for the holidays. She's got her own little Hallmark travel thing on Christmas Eve, making it home to mom and dad's.
I know.
For Christmas Day. Wow.
And it's a little bit sketchy because I don't think she's ever driven that far, number one. And number two, it might be raining.
Oh, yeah.
Which is even worse. But then she's here. So that's Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday she would drive home.
Ah.
Yeah. And then she wants us to come to her house for
New Year's.
And I took off both Fridays.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Normally I take all the time off in between the Christmas, but I was like, where the holidays are this year,
yeah,
that's like a bunch of extra time I just didn't want to spend, so I just took those 2 Fridays off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but yeah, she'll be home, and then we'll do whatever. It's gonna feel like she's only here for. I know how this is gonna go.
Yeah,
it'll go way quick.
It'll blink. Like Piper, because they're quarters, she heads back on the 3rd, I think.
Oh yeah.
So she's like it's
like 2 weeks or whatever.
Well, yeah. It's short. It's condensed for her. Like, and I think actually even Xander, I think he has finals tomorrow, and I think Friday, and then he's off. But he goes back only a couple days, I think, like the following week, maybe after Piper leaves. Like it's also short for him,
condensed, yeah.
Which feels weird because you're like, man, I swear they had a longer Christmas break, but because of where Christmas falls,
yeah,
he's in school up to the 20th, and that feels like off. It feels like, boy, you're really cutting it close to Christmas.
It's in a weird. The holidays are in a weird day this year.
Where it's falling. And so some of that for Piper is like she just hit finals. She's not here, and then has to turn a burn for the next set of classes that are adding on to the thing. We're trying to not like jam through a whole bunch of like family stuff because she's actually like almost academically detoxing
right
before she then has to get right back into the shit.
Hey, nothing detoxes you more than doing a bunch of family shit.
Right. So, I was getting ready to leave tonight. The thing was at 5.
Yeah.
And she was like, so are we all going to this? I'm like, well, your mom's not, because your mom's actually working. And I'm dressed and heading out. You don't have to go. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Venus and I talked about this at length. Like, she's doing a bunch of stuff with her friends. Their window of all being off at the same time is also very small. Like we'll catch up at some point.
Or mustard, for that matter.
Or mayonnaise.
Yeah.
Japanese mayonnaise is the best mayonnaise. This one. There was a whole bunch of stuff this year it's net new, and so dealing with like, hey man, if you were here at Sierra College, we'd be stacking up like, oh, this family event with the in-laws and the my-laws and the outlaws and but there's a lot more of like, nope, we're not gonna tow you along because we understand there's a whole bunch of stress here with the new place that you're at and the school. Xander's kind of the same way. He's pressing up on like making a bunch of his own adult decisions too, finding his own space and what he does in his own time. So it's like, well, we do have to hit these beats and there will be family here, but I'm not. You
can go if you want.
Yeah, you can go if you want.
Yeah.
But also there are repercussions. Like, what were you doing?
If you don't go, then you get beaten.
Right there. We start throwing Christmas presents in the fire.
Yeah.
But,
and then I tell you what it was as it's burning.
Right. It was an M4 MacBook Air. Fuck.
Nice.
Go get it.
Yeah. Oh shit! I spent too much money on that.
God damn it. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Work time, sir.
All right. Yeah. Well, I really. We will not do a show the next 2 weeks.
Right.
We are shooting ourselves in the foot.
Right. It's the holidays' fault.
It's the holidays. It's just there's a lot going on to reschedule it.
Right.
Even.
As we just talked about, it also works for dads.
Yeah. Neither one of us want to be here on Christmas Eve. Doing the show,
or maybe,
or New Year's Eve, unless we're getting hammered.
Do you need more breaks from the lights? Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's fucking record a podcast and just
right.
Let's hide in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have family here on Christmas Eve anyway, so that wouldn't have worked.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that until I was walking out the door and Shanna said something. I went, "Oh shit."
Are you guys recording on Christmas Eve?
Well, no, she said, well, there won't be any show next week or the week after. And I thought, well, isn't Christmas Eve on Thursday? And I went, oh no, it's Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, Christmas Eve is Wednesday.
Yeah, so, yeah. Anyway.
Well, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Yeah.
We'll catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, don't forget to wash your ass.
Wash your hands.
Check your oil, Tony.
Stay up to date with your shots.
Make the call if you need to.
Register to vote and vote, please.
Do the kindness.
Pick up a broom.
Wear a helmet.
And we'll catch you in 2026.
We'll catch you in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.